I'm in my second year of university now. We have a close-knit group of friends. In the past, every weekend we used to meet up to go eat, hang out, or just chat. Since we're still students, money was always a bit tight, but we kept things fair. There was a time when we considered staying home because of a troublemaker in the group. Lisa is a classmate from our course. We happened to meet through a club activity, and from then on, we occasionally went out together. At first, Lisa seemed like a good, active person who knew how to talk. But as time went on, we began to see her true nature, and we started to politely decline every time she invited us out. The reason was that Lisa always freeloaded. Every time we went out to eat, Lisa would suggest restaurants that sold a lot of delicious food, but the prices were quite high for us as students. But since Lisa said she was treating that day, we all excitedly went along to eat our fill. Lisa ate the most, finishing 2 cups of bubble tea, a plate of fried fish balls, and a serving of mixed rice paper. When we were all done and ready to leave, Lisa smiled sheepishly and scratched her head, saying, "Well, I asked inside, and they only accept cash payment." We were all stunned and looked at each other in panic. We hastily checked our wallets and managed to scrape together just over 500 VND. Looking at the bill, we saw we were still short 10,000 VND. We all went back inside, heads down, and apologized. The shop owner gave us a weary look, but thankfully, since we were students, she let it slide. As we left, we were worried about how we would make it through the week with no money left. Afterward, we noticed that Lisa never offered to pay back her share. The rest of us just ate instant noodles for the following days. A month later, we decided to meet up for coffee again. This time, we all agreed not to tell Lisa anything about it. To our surprise, right before the meeting, the whole group rushed to the cafe together, and Lisa followed us in. She sat down, but then conveniently forgot her wallet. We were all furious and shot her disapproving looks. Meanwhile, Lisa acted completely oblivious to what was going on. I was sure these incidents weren't just accidents. So we decided to have a little gathering and plan to teach her a lesson she wouldn't forget. After all, we were still students and we couldn't afford to keep paying for Lisa's meals forever. After a long discussion, Ngok in our group suggested an idea. We thought about it and agreed to go ahead with it. On the next Sunday, we threw Lisa a surprise birthday party. We took Lisa to a restaurant and opened the door to the dining room. Lisa was ecstatic, exclaiming in delight at the spread on the table. We went all out, ordering over 5 expensive dishes. Lisa hugged each of us around the neck, smiling proudly and thanking everyone. "I didn't expect you guys to treat me to such a big meal." We all knew it was coming. She always thought about letting others pay first. "It's nothing," I replied cheerfully. "We're just happy you like it. And we even got a cake and presents for you too." Lisa's eyes widened. "There's cake and presents? Where's the cake?" We calmly responded as if it were true. "We already ordered it. It's on its way. We'll go down to get it for you, and we'll bring the presents too." "You can start eating now," Lisa eagerly nodded, and we went outside. We'd barely taken 3 steps when we saw her munching on everything on the table, sampling every dish. She finished almost everything on her plate. Lisa looked around, probably wondering why we hadn't come back yet, but continued eating without giving it much thought. Meanwhile, we were outside smirking to ourselves. The food here must be quite popular, I thought. We'd barely taken 3 steps when we saw her munching on everything on the table, sampling every dish. She finished almost everything on her plate. Lisa looked around, probably wondering why we hadn't come back yet, but continued eating without giving it much thought. Meanwhile, we were outside smirking to ourselves. The food here must be quite popular, I thought. Lisa kept eating, and in no time, she had finished all the food, rubbing her stomach contentedly. When she waited too long and didn't see us returning, she grew impatient and decided to leave. She hadn't even made it past the reception when a group of staff members rushed over and stopped her. "Excuse me, Mom, but you haven't paid for your meal yet." Lisa was confused. "What meal?" The staff pointed to a distant table and said. "That's the birthday table where you just ate." Lisa nearly choked. The food she had just eaten felt like it wouldn't go down. She stammered, "What meal?" "My friends ordered a birthday meal for me, and we already paid for it." The staff replied, "Actually, a few ladies came in earlier and reserved the table for you, saying they were treating you to a birthday meal. They've already eaten and left. You need to settle the bill with us, please." Lisa, feeling completely lost, said, "I don't know anything about this. They said they paid already. If you want the money, talk to them." The situation wasn't easy to escape. Lisa was surrounded by the staff, and her bank account had less than 300,000 VND left. She had to stay and wash dishes to make up for the 2 million VND bill. After that, Lisa avoided our group like the plague. She got what she deserved for freeloading.